So when you're ready to start making your ABC book, and this does not need to be uh, when you have all the pictures taken, you can start before you have all the pictures taken. What you're going to do is you're going to go to Google Classroom and you're going to find this link. I posted it on June 14th, and you're going to click on it. And then you're going to choose Join with a New Account. And that'll sign you into WeVideo. Once you click here, it's going to use your Google username and password. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click on Create New, and that'll start a new project. And you're going to choose Project here. I would suggest calling it like ABC Book or Assignment 2 or something like that. And you're going to make this a personal project, so it's just going to be you that's working on it. And then once you click on Create Video, you'll get to the main screen, and you'll see the area where you're going to be laying out your ABC book. So the next step is going to be to get your pictures from Google Photos into WeVideo. So to do that, you're going to go to Media, and you're going to choose Import. So it's this green button right here. And you're going to choose Google Drive. And it's going to ask you to choose your account. And then you'll choose Allow here. And then you'll see all your Google Drive files. Now, while we're waiting for that to load up, let me show you something that may happen for you. And that is, if you go to Google Drive, you have to make sure in the settings, which is right here. So you may have to do this before you start WeVideo. In the settings right here, you have to make sure that this is checkbox right here, create a Google Photos folder. Then you'll be able to see your Google Photos in Google Drive. All right, so back to WeVideo. If you type in Google Photos here, you'll see a folder with all your Google Photos in it. And if you had used Google Photos before my class, you might see a 2016 folder here, but this particular example, this person's only ever used it this year. And if you double click, you'll start to see all your pictures. Now, what I would suggest you do is select all of them, which is Command A. Command is just to the left and to the right of the space bar, and that'll select all of your pictures. And then you can see down here in the corner the progress. So mine's at 56. Now it's moving pretty quickly. It depends on your internet connection, how many people are using it. Okay, so mine is done. You can see I'm at 100%. So now I'm going to go back to projects. And here's my ABC book. And I'm going to start my first video edit. So you can see here's all my pictures. Now the pictures need to be in alphabetical order, obviously, because it's an ABC book. And they're going to go on this line right here where it says video 1. So let's pretend like this is my A. And this is my B. And this is my second A. So I could just put this right over here, insert and push. Remember, you need 2 A's, 2 B's, 2 C's. And we'll just pretend like, in the sake of time, that this is all done. And then what you're going to do is on this first line, you're going to click here where you see the titles. And if you get this, that motion titles are new, click on Get Started. Then what you're going to do is on the first line, you're going to put a title. And to edit the title, you double click on it. A is for athletes, or whatever yours is. And then to make that match, you're going to grab this and you're going to trim it back to where it just matches the amount of time that the pictures are on. And then that zoomed in a little bit for me. If that happens to you, you can just zoom back out. And then you can preview it right here in this small window. A is for athletes. Or if you'd prefer, you can preview it full screen like this. A is for athletes. And then you would continue the process until you had all 52 pictures on this line and all 52 descriptions on this line. And remember that you have some requirements, like, for example, you have to have a portrait picture, you have to have a zoom picture. So you could include those in your descriptions right here. So if I double click, A is for athletes, zoom picture. That way you can show me that you did all the requirements that were in the assignment sheet. And if you forget all the requirements right here in Google Classroom, they're right here. And you could have this open while you're in WeVideo. So here's all the requirements: zoom, portrait, self timer where you take a picture of yourself, panorama, so forth. You can label those right in WeVideo. So if this was your panorama picture right here, when you drag a title down here to match, and I got a little red box, I don't know if you could see that because I accidentally shoved it too far. So we'll just go back over here. B is for balance. This is my landscape picture, or whatever. That's just an example. Now to make it even a little bit more fun, when you're all done, what you can do is you can go right here to where the audio tracks are, and you can listen to them by double clicking. And then when you drag it down, your audience will have something to listen to while they're watching your really awesome ABC book presentation. Then when you're all done, you'll click on Finish. Give your project a name, ABC Book Project. And what you're going to do here is you're going to choose 720p as your resolution and Google Drive as the place that you want to save it. And when I click on Google Drive, it's going to, WeVideo is going to ask me for permission to save it to my Google Drive account. So I'm going to choose the account and allow Google Drive to put things in my, allow WeVideo to put things in my Google Drive account. And then when I click on Finish, that'll take a little while. I'll have a file in Google Drive that I can put in Google Classroom as the assignment. So when I'm ready to turn this in, when I click on Open, and I click on, I click on Add Google Drive, I'll choose that video. And then Mr. Osmond will take a look at it, tell you what he thinks, and you can move on to the next assignment. So we're not going to sit and watch this finish. Just to kind of review, you're going to start by putting your pictures on the second line, your text on the first line. To edit the text, you double click on it. You need to include all of these requirements so that they're included in the text. And then you put your audio on the third line. When you're done, you click on finish, and then you choose 720p as the resolution, and Google Drive as where you're going to save it. And then you choose Google Drive in Google Classroom and choose the file, and then click on turn in. Mr. Osmond will get a notification. He'll check it out and let you know what he thinks.